What's up, guys? What is going on? So, it's a new video. Today we are back for something I've been very excited for. This is actually probably one of my most hyped for games that I actually ended up backing, and this is Out of Reach. And this is the first time I am even opening the game, and we're going to be experiencing this game together. So I actually did do a couple videos on this. The devs were kind enough to send me footage earlier on, and now we are finally hopping into the world of Out of Reach. And at least so far, I'm not entirely sure of the controls. Prepare yourself better to charge. Apparently I'm pressing F, and oh, so if you sprint and you tap F, you like charge towards someone. That is pretty cool. Oh shit, it's a leopard. I think it's just playing. It's not gonna attack us. It's all right. We backed off before things got too feisty, which is good news for us. I'll just up the brightness on my monitor a little bit. Yeah, let's try to stay away from that for the time being. What we need to do is try to gather some resources and start building on this island of ours. So far in Out of Reach, this is the first playable alpha that I was invited to play in, because I did end up with backing. And oh, we're getting some wood. Very nice. So it looks like all you need to do is you can actually hold your rock that holds it up, and if you let go, boom, you just smack it. Alright, we're just going to be gathering wood for a little bit, trying to figure out the crafting menu and whatnot. Ooh, we leveled up our woodcutter achievement, but there's nothing left in that tree. Alright, ooh, another, what is that, tiger? Yeah, I think tiger is the right term for it. Looks like we have a resource rock over here. Anyways, like I was saying, this is one of the first playable alphas, and the devs were kind enough to actually... Oh, is it a rhino? Oh man, can't wait to be hunting all this stuff. Right now though, we gotta find the resources, we gotta get to building. So pretty much the way this game does start out, at least from what I'm catching, it's kinda got that little bit of a Rust vibe to it, with the way that you have to gather, with kind of finding, at least for rocks, resource rocks. I don't think we can gather anything from that. We actually need to find kind of dedicated rocks to do so. We should be able to get some, what is it, wood from this, and is this a... Oh, that is a stone. Nice. Try to grab ourselves a little bit from that, and we are able to level up our mining achievement, and I think we have a chance to get more stones if we do that, because we did get 2 stones out of this randomly. Anyways, now what we gotta do is try and figure out how the hell to even get to crafting. I'm not entirely sure. Controls will probably help me out in that regard. Fight controls, we got attack, right mouse is block. Action controls use inventory. Okay, so we gotta use the F1. F3 is crafting. Very good, very good. Anyways, so far in our inventory we got a torch. That's the bag that doesn't exist. What about the crafting? Can we craft anything so far? Here's kind of the stuff we can craft. So, like I was saying with this game, I'm very excited for this game to finally be playing it. But you have to keep in mind this is the first playable alpha. And if there are any bugs, that's to be expected. This game isn't going to see full release till like middle of next year, maybe early next year. So I just want to give you guys a heads up. But if you do think the game is cool, if you think it has potential, if you want to back it, make sure to actually just go ahead and head over to a link down below, and you can actually pre-order the game. You might even be able to get into this early alpha. I'm actually going to possibly be doing a giveaway for this. I just gotta wait back for the devs to get back to me in that regard. And really, what can we make right now? Can we make any tools? We got the chipped stone, simple bag, the pickaxe. We gotta get a bronze pickaxe set, so we have to forge that. How do we end up building? Now that's the question. Flex rope, which we get flex from. Keep in mind, I'm very new to this myself, and I do want you guys to kind of play this if you catch my drift, play this with me. Make an experience in that way. I think that'll be very fun. And sorry about that, I had to sneeze. Where's our crafting? F3 is crafting, which we were just in. F2 is character, players online, chat, building panels, F5. That's what I was looking for. Can we get to building anything? Wooden foundation, no, but if we just kind of keep gathering the wood, we should be able to do so. So let's go ahead, keep on gathering at least what we can. If we look at our inventory, that's our guy inventory. We got to keep gathering. Got to get what looks like 25 wood to get our first foundation to try and begin building our shelter. And after that, we got to get a couple holes, I'd guess. I think we have the necessary parts for it, actually. Do we? We do. We actually have 25. Right. Let's begin doing this foundation. How do we place it? That's a good question. Place building. It's E. Alright. Got that mixed up a little bit. And there, we have our first, and can we expand it a little bit? No, we gotta find more wood, but we have the beginnings of a very humble home here. And it seems to be nighttime at this point, so this is probably gonna be a bit harder to watch, especially because it's getting a bit darker. So I'm just gonna probably gather some wood in my free time, and we'll return when it's possible to build and have some fun in that regard. Alright then, guys, so I've been laboring away all night trying to get up as much supplies as possible so I can hopefully gather a bit less and kind of show you guys more about the game. Is that a zebra? Shit, is it worth running at? Maybe we can catch it off guard. Who knows? Maybe. You never know. Okay, no, that's... Hold C to crouch. Might want to put our torch away. Let's do that. So if we hit F2, you can actually see our offhand. We have the torch on. We're going to go ahead and put that away into our inventory for now. Let's see if we can't sneak up on this zebra. Maybe, I doubt it. You know, what happens if we go run and come on, zebra? Ah, no, that's gonna get away. Well, we do have to be a bit cautious. There are definitely a good chunk of animals within this area. I saw some rhinos. It's apparently a zebra now, and I see something else in the distance. Oh, there's that rhino. Oh, there's another rhino. Oh god, we don't want to piss those off. At least not so we can craft up some ballista. That'll hopefully make our endeavors a bit easier. So here we do have our first foundation, and I just want to kind of show you guys a couple of other basics. So most of the stuff that you're going to be using is going to involve the F1, F2 keys, etc. So F1 opens up your inventory, F2 that opens up your character, F3 that opens up the player workshop, aka the crafting menu, F4 will open up your achievements and also your kind of levels and what happens. And kind of what I figured out from building, it kind of from leveling up at least wood cutting, what I noticed was as I leveled it up, it had a chance of actually doing better. So every time I hit, like at first at the lowest level, like at a level 1 per se, every time I hit it, all I could get was 1 wood. Whenever I had the level 2, sometimes it seemed like I got 2 wood, like it said at the bottom, the text said +2 wood. So I think what happens is it kind of scales with that and gives you a chance of getting a different amount of rope, or not rope, different amount of wood, which is pretty cool. And let's just go ahead and put those away. And now the building menu, what we care about. So what I want to do first off, before anything else, here we're going to see kind of the wooden platform, etc., etc. Anyways, we don't want the wooden platform right now. What happens is you hit F5 to open up the build menu, then you can use tab. Why isn't this working? Ah, that actually makes no sense. What the hell? Could have sworn that's how it happened. If you go to controls, previous panel. Okay, so I was going to next panel. So previous panel is tab. Next panel's tab. Previous panel is apostrophe. Bits odd, unless that's tilde. I'm not sure. Let's see. Tilde, does it? No, I think it's yeah, that it is. Anyways, here we do have some stuff. We have anvil, which we probably are going to want to build, but we're not going to do that first off. We want to get a furnace going. Put that stone to good use. We're just going to plop it down right here. Hit E. Plop down our first ever furnace. Put away the building menu and access it. See what we can't get going in here. Put wood to the furnace first. How do we do that? There we go. Got to access the top of it, and then we can turn it on. But I don't think this is as conventional as before. I think we need to kind of work with the anvils and whatnot. But problem is our food is going very low right now. I'm not entirely sure how else to get food. So we might need to craft up a weapon and go hunting. That's probably our only hope. We don't have the flax rope for a bow, nor a spear. We could get a shield. Can't get the axe. Really, we can't get anything going without flax, which I'm not entirely sure how to make. Do we just have to... Might be some of these kind of jutting out things. We might just have to pick these. That's my best guess. Is that possibly it? Oh, it is. Nice. And that does get us some flax. We just gotta go keep on picking this. And I'll probably do this more during the next night time. Just kind of pick this to save you guys the trouble of having to go through this, but we'll just kind of exhaust this flax resource. And that is exhausted. We'll leave those for later. Let's go ahead, head on back home. I don't know, I don't think we need to be home. I think we could have actually done that just as well there. But all we need to do now is we look for what we want to craft. And really, for now, something like a bow would be very good, but we need flax rope for that, which requires 10 flax to make one rope. Oh god. I just realized this is going to be a bit of an endeavor, so we probably want to grab a lot more flax, but hopefully, as time goes on, our flax picking, I never thought that'd be a term, you can see that leveling up as we go for every flax we pick, and then our flax picking should get better. I'd hope. Yeah, you can see we actually level up to apprentice, and if I am right with my hypothesis, there is now a chance that we get 2 flax in a pick. Chance being the key word. I'm not entirely sure that it will happen, but it's definitely there. Now, like I was saying, for those of you that might be confused on what the game is, what it is, pretty much for the most parts, it is another survival game, and it's like, oh, just another survival game. I really think it's more than that, and maybe based off the early game, you don't think what I think, but it's based off of the late game and what this game evolves into. I think you guys are going to enjoy it a lot, and I do believe that if you do think this is cool at all, definitely go ahead, back it using that link I mentioned down below. Pre-order off their website for now, at least that I know of. You can only pre-order the final version, but they are going to be opening up this alpha to more people as time goes on. Just that for right now, they kind of want to keep it a bit low. Is that a person in the distance? No, there's plenty of animals. Because there is another person on the server at this point in time. Like I was saying, at least that I know of, the page for now only lets you pre-order the final product, but you will also be able to get alpha/beta access once they open up more slots to the server. But for now, they're pretty set. But they are. I'm talking with them, like I said, and hopefully I will be able to give away a copy or maybe a couple copies of this alpha, and you guys can actually hop into this server and help them kind of bug test, enjoy the game for yourself. Because this is Tiger's looking at me. Like I was saying, kind of the part that has me excited is the end game, because what this game does evolve into, I'm not sure, maybe I can show it off in the crafting menu. I don't know if it's a thing, but you can kind of see down there at the bottom of the crafting menu, we have things like ballista and trebuchet. You're not hallucinating, those are actually things. That is like, there is legitimate siege warfare in this game, which is why I'm extremely excited for it, because I've never really played a game where you can actually besiege someone like that, and it's just like, oh, I'm excited. Alright, how much flax do we have? 22. It's like 2 flax rope, really not too much, but if we do want, how much do we need for arrows? Arrows is just going to be wood, so we'll have plenty of that, and then the bow is 4 flax rope, so we do need to continue to pick for a little bit. I see a nice kind of field of flax there. The animals are by it for now, so we'll head over there later. Also, by no means are the graphics or really anything in this game final right now, because this is the first playable alpha. This is actually the first day that the alpha's been out, and they do plan on bug testing, taking feedback from the community to help out this game, and I'm very excited for it, and hopefully you guys are as well. Now, I'm getting these controls mixed up. They're not really the most generic controls, if that makes sense. We do have a lot of wood. If you look at my inventory, 188 wood I've been gathering for a while, and we're just going to use that to expand our base a little bit and maybe make a little bit of a home. I want to go for a 4x4 to start out. I think that might be good enough, but I don't know if we really have the resources to do that at this point in time. We'll barely, not even, we don't even have enough to make a 3x3, so we'll just leave it as a 2x3 for now, because I don't want to go too crazy with this. Yeah, I don't want to go too crazy. I want to save some of that wood for arrows and whatnot. But, might as well get some built. No, we'll start working on the wooden poles, actually. Try to get some of those on those corner pieces. And let's erect a door. I do want to get a door going, just so we can kind of say, hey, we have a door, welcome to my house. If I'd have to pick a place, I'm thinking the door is going to be put right there. Bit unorthodox, I probably put that pole there a bit preemptively, but it's there for later, so our wooden door and our wooden jam. So we want to use the jam followed by the door. Here we have our jam. And then a wood door for now. I'm not sure if there are better versions of doors, but that is what we go with for now. And boom shakalaka, we have a bona fide door. We can open it, step outside, and there we have our beautiful home. I mean, ignore the fact that the door doesn't really have too much of a use. Let's just take it in. It really is beautiful. Anyways, let's check if that little... Unless there's some flax behind us. Nah, it's not really looking like it. There's a nice field of flax over here, but unless that counts. No, it's just dandelions. Yeah. Oh man, this is going to be a struggle. Where was that flax? Completely... Oh, it's right next to the tiger. I don't want to die. Ooh, that reminds me. Our sleeping bags in the building menu are like a way to respawn. No, I'm not seeing... It might be the builder's desk or whatever. To start managing use permit of your house. Yeah, because you actually do have to claim your house. So, might as well start that. Not enough materials for wood chest. We will plop this down in this corner for now. Just so we can claim our house. Hopefully this isn't a bad place. Yeah. We probably want to put it a bit farther back. Because I think if someone does destroy this, that kind of takes away our permit to the house, and then they could either reclaim it as theirs, or they actually have the ability to build on it, and they could end up burning it down. That's what I'm scared for. I'm thinking we'll put the builder's desk right there, and claim this as ours. I think this is a respawn point. I'm not sure though, but we can click on it, and build rights. Do I count? My name right now in game is Ying Yang, so I am a builder. And you can actually expand this to your friends and everything, which is very good. It's kind of like the Rust door sharing system. So it's kind of built in, which I do like a lot. So you can just kind of add people, and then you can see like guests, so people can open your door possibly. Just let them in. And then you have the build rights, the people who you kind of trust who might be in your clan. Now, we got to find some flax. Oh, actually, there's a nice couple flax here. What we want to do is get up to, how much was it? 40 flax, so we can build 4 flax rope. Once we get that 4 flax rope, I hope to build a bow. And then we can go hunting, maybe get, I don't know if the animals drop cloth or anything of the sort. That might be a thing. Also, you did notice I actually did get 2 flax right there, and a time before, so I do think as you level up, you actually do become more skilled in what you do. I'm not entirely sure if that is true, that is just an assumption, how that would play into construction, but nonetheless, just wanted to know it's there. We got the zebra. Get back here, zebra. Nah, he's not going to get back here. Damn it. Well, we got to keep on the lookout for flax. I think that tiger is kind of leaving the flax alone, at least the flax that he was guarding. Oh, we got a nice little field of flax to our right. That's surrounded by evil ne'er-do-wells. Now this tiger strayed away from his lands. We'll claim his flax for him. Oh my god, he was protecting a whole bunch of it. Let's try to get as much as possible. We need to get this bow ASAP, and we need to hunt something before we starve to death, because you can see in our lower left-hand corner, we have our health at the top, followed by our stamina. Below that, followed by our food. Our food is not doing too well. Our food is in the red right now, so really... yeah, we gotta get some food in us pretty soon. Although, it seems like it's gone to red very quickly. And then once it got there, it's going more slowly. I'm not sure if that might just... I don't know if I'm hallucinating, if that's been there, if I like started at less food, but that's at least what I noticed. We should have enough to craft up that 4 flax rope. Let's get 4 of that. Let's craft that up. And then we should have the materials for a bow. That tiger's getting really close. Let's run away a little bit. He wants to protect his flax. Oh, doesn't matter. We found way more. Look at this. It really is a natural resource to be loved. We'll gather a little bit more just so we could make some tools later on. Although, I want to see if we can kill this evil ne'er-do-well of an animal. Really our only obstacle at this point to ruling this entire valley. Mwahaha. Yeah, he might still be over there. It's got me kind of scared. Beautiful mountain range, though. Okay. We do have that arrow, or the bow, which should be... No, we haven't crafted the bow yet. We were going to... No, 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 fucking... oh, no, no, no. Oh, we're gonna die, we're gonna die, we're gonna die. Damn it. As I was plotting the death of the tiger, that happens. Well, we need to find our way back home now. This is gonna be an adventure.